Alright, so let's go into Storm Valley here. I like to go in the eastern half now that I've unlocked the western desert region. This is a very challenging level. It has new enemies, tougher enemies, and it adds this element of wind. So just like when you're underwater and the current is pushing you around in Storm Valley, the wind will push you around above ground. And I don't think it has music, or the music is very soft. It's mostly just rain. You get this effect of being in a flooding valley with high winds. It builds a really nice atmosphere, but it's a really tricky level. So let's go ahead and get started. So this will actually be a branching level, but as we'll see at the end, they're on the same side, and I don't think they thought it was worth running through this twice, because you just have to get from one end of the map to the other. You can already tell the wind is pushing me back. In fact, if I jump, I just fly back. The sign reads, "Beware of high winds, all ye who enter Storm Valley." So, we could already tell that we're being pushed back by the wind. So yeah, I don't think they thought it was worthwhile having to run across to unlock both paths. So if we get to the other side, we'll have both branches unlocked. We just have to make it across here and fight the enemies, but that's still a pretty tall task. So if you want to jump, you actually have to do a run jump for this mission, just because the wind is so strong. So let's take this troll out. Okay, we didn't drop anything. Okay, here we go. So this guy is tougher than your average troll. The grayer ones have more hit points. There we go. Got a little bit of health. I wonder if there's... Okay, another one of these guys. Okay, this guy is tougher than ordinary frog, too. We have a lot of different colored enemies here. Okay, so we get some magic crystals. You know what I really would like at this point is health crystals. Okay, I'm going to quickly save. I think we have our magic up enough. It's a bit of a challenge to actually land on that save box. Okay, so this will be level 9. You see, we'll just fall off this thing if we just stay here. Very powerful winds. So you have to run jump across those. Here we go, some health. Alright, so here is a new enemy. These guys, most of the time, you can't really hit them. They can shoot these spikes. They can jump and shoot spikes. And other times they are turned the other way, or down in their shell. You can't really get them. And they also lay those little mines that explode. So they're a very annoying enemy to deal with. Yeah, this guy's facing the wrong way from me. I can't do any damage to him right now. Okay, so let's... You actually can use Stone Spell on them. And it's not terribly ineffective with these guys. There we go. Boomerang used to our advantage. Now I have Erica's guide alongside me. Yeah, you can just barely see a glowing power-up down there below me. I need to get to that power-up. Which is easier said than done, because the wind is trying to blow me back. Okay, now I have a high jump power-up. And I need it to be able to jump up here. Okay, here we have another enemy. These are like weird... I don't know, flying demon creatures. The head and the body can die separately. Okay, we need this. Okay, here we go, in a mind crystal. This will be good. Alright, so, increased our magic power. And we got some fire seeds. Okay, very good haul. So these fire seeds are useful for blowing up things. You can use them at enemies. They can blow up walls. We'll actually have to use them to go back to Eastern Caverns and blow out part of the wall to finish up all of that level. But the main stuff was we got the Mind Crystal, and we got all the secrets up there completed. So let's go use that save now. Alright, on we go. As long as he keeps jumping, I think we can get him. Well, maybe we won't. More trolls. Thankfully that's just an ordinary one. Okay, this guy's ordinary too. Oh, he's coming down behind us. Like that. Okay, now for a very difficult challenge. We're going to have to try to get up on these platforms. It's not necessary for the level, it's just for the secrets. And this is not easy. This can take quite some time. Mostly because you're countering these high winds, so you have to actually deal with jumps and movement being completely different to how you would do in the rest of the game. Okay, here we go. So, there's a couple multi-crystals up here, and a save point. That's worth using, I think. If we can. It's not likely we're ever going to find ourselves up here again. It is just too hard to get to. Alright. Now the other side is even tougher, because we have to run into the wind, and if we don't run, the wind just pushes us back. Again, it's really not required for the level, so you actually can just run through the level from one side to the other, and if you do that, you're fine, you can skip all this. But if you want to get all the secrets, you have to endure the terrible winds up here. Now this part is really hard because these springs are going to shoot you in the air and make you fly back, and you don't want to have to fight your way back up here again. So let's try to minimize it if we can. Okay. Unfortunately, we seem to be a little bit stuck here. The key is that you have to be able to run over these things, and it is not easy. I think it was a blessing that I managed to get into this Iridium brine that quickly. Let me try this. Let me see if I can climb up that. I don't think I can, actually. Okay, I think... no, we haven't made it yet. There we go, we made it. Oh no! So... we have to go back over there. Really like more life crystals. Okay. We want that res necklace up there. We've got to fight for it. Alright, let's see if we can make it across this time. I think I have to land just right in between those two if I want to have a chance at this. I don't want to have to redo it. There we go, I think we could do it this time. Alright, so what we got was a resurrection necklace. So if we die, we actually can come back from the dead using that necklace. There are others in the game, but I wanted to show you what was up there. Alright, that was unpleasant, putting spikes right down there. Let's kill this guy really fast. Okay, let's use the save, because we did get a good bit of progress there. Okay, they're just trying to gang up on us here. Okay, I don't want to let this guy get too far. He does at least get hurt by spikes and other things. Oh good, that was a nice surprise. There are actually health crystals back there. Okay. I'm going to check the guide again really fast to make sure I'm not missing anything too obvious. Okay, yeah, I just noticed in the secret guide, Erica actually never got across there and got the res necklace. I think the key is that, yeah, I'm going to wait for those bombs to explode. The key is to try to get between the two tightest springs on the far right, and then you can make it across. But it is very tricky to make it into that area. Okay, so let's keep going. There's some spikes hidden by that bush there. Fortunately, I'm going to hit them, I'm afraid. Oh, another troll. Alright, I don't know where this is going to take me. I don't really see that helping me get over these springs. I think I just have to jump over. Okay, let's use this save. I don't think we've missed any secrets. Alright, I don't know how to time this. Now we want to try to get on this platform. To get up here. Oh no. Okay. Ah. Surely I'm going to get him in a moment here. Alright, let's try again. You can see why this level is a pretty challenging one. There we go. Anti-crystal in that. Okay. I think that's actually all the secrets. This isn't a terribly long level. Alright, we came down on the sign here. It says the high road ruins, low road caverns of ice. That sign right here. So, oh yeah, we better kill that guy. So as I said earlier, this is another branching level. But I just don't think they thought it was worth it for people to go across both. Yeah, his back is always guarded. But once he's looking up, you can get him. The multi-crystal help there. Yeah, I just don't think they thought it was worth people to go through both. So here's one of the paths. So this is the low road. Technically, it would open to the ice caverns. And then if you go up here, there's probably another enemy up here. Yep. Okay, come on. There we go. Yeah. And then there's more sodium brine. This is the high road. So this road leads to the ruins and the mountains, and the lower one leads to the caverns. But if you go through either one, it unlocks the same way. I'll just go through the lower road because I tend to play the ice caverns next. Now let's go ahead and use this save though, so we have a save at the end here, because this is a good stopping point. Alright, so that leaves another save if we need it, and there's still a couple more in the game. But we should have finished everything in this level. So that's the end of Storm Valley. It's a very tricky level because of the wind, but it builds a very nice atmosphere with the rain and everything. You can see how the game with the music and everything, the graphics, kind of come together to build a nice atmosphere. Both branches have opened. So if we take the high road up here, we start to go into the ruins. Hang Nabbit, I referenced earlier, there's a level that will have us flying entirely on the wind with the particulate wind. So that'll be Hang Nabbit. And then Flash Freeze takes you into the ice caverns. And I will be doing the ice caverns next, so we will pick up there.